A hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the Adrestian Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
Lord Lenato's the Boar. I know nothing.
How's that? You spend too much. It's not mine. It's not mine. You spend too much. It's not mine.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor? Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats. Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
People die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different. hope nothing bad happens this month. I'm sorry, but... I'm sorry. Perhaps...
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask. A lost item. It doesn't look familiar. A lost item. A lost item.
Professor.
No. The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them. The monks, they said, given the
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over? There's been talk of...
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced. What? Did someone lose that? It's not mine. What?
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true. What's this? Oh no, that's not mine. What's this?
I was thinking... Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Saros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Saros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Let me see. Hello.
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really? Why did you think this was mine?
The
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
I don't recall misplacing anything. You will have...
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children. No. Okay?
Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Practice yields results.
Professor, as for I blame... No, that's not... No, that...
What?
So... Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Huh. Maybe.
Hello there.
So...
Professor. Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodlan. We cannot allow her to come to any harm. No, that... No. No. No.
So...
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor. How could you possibly think that is mine? How could you... How could you... How could you... How could...
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear. I have something to ask of you. I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them. A lost item. A lost.
That's so.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
That's so.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
That's so.
How's that?
Okay.
Professor.
So, yeah.
Professor. Perhaps.
We need more information.
Okay.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival. Did you know that on the... It's kind of...
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Did you... It's kind Professor.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now. All this talk of...
Professor, I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic. I hear... Had you... That glow...
Let's see.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Okay?
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh! Hello, Professor. Were you watching that? You look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade. You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime. Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor? I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing.
Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... it makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later.
The goddess's rite of rebirth. Could it be that someone... I don't... The goddess... Could it be that... The goddess... Could it be that... How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
The goddess's rite of... Could it be that some...
I was thinking... Hey there.
Professor? I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong. Hey, I got a favor to ask. Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Professor?
Speaking of... Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental. Did you find this? Did you find... Did you find... Did you find... Did you find... Did you find...
Professor. In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past. The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers. This is not belonging to... This is not belong... This is...
So, yeah.
The goddess? Could it be that...
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
The goddess?
Could it be that... It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but...
I will not be stopping. I will not be stopping. Flame Spirit, protect me. Witness frigid pride. I will remove you! One more success.
I'm glad I asked you.
Lord Lena, the boar. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing.
Let's see.
Professor? A moment, please.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Professor?
Professor.
Hey, you.
Speaking up, can you? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up. Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it? Can you imagine the... I prefer...
Really?
Hey!
Well, listen. The goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything. Boo!
Okay.
Here's a thought. With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge. Someone lost that. Someone...
May I say?
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
What?
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Professor.
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks, I owe you.
Impossible.
That reminds me. People seem to think that all the Knights of Seros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Professor!
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Geralt went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Well, Well...
That reminds me.
Let's see. Excuse me. I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. Please don't let her down, okay? I hope you're not just saying that. I don't know who... I don't know...
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
That's so.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them. I'm not sure why you'd imagine... I'm not...
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down. Oh, come on, I'm only kidding. Oh, This is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
Well... Hey, you!
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him. Someone lost this? Some people just don't appreciate what they have. Oh, that's mine! Thanks so much for finding it.
Really?
Pardon, intrigue? I'm not sure.
As for I blame all. Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
Perhaps I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all other. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target. How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher. Professor. I hope nothing I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It is. I will stand. Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
The monk they said given the servant.
There's been could that.
It seems. Oh, Professor, excuse me. I don't know. Yes, I'm actually very busy.
I was thinking. That's so.
Professor. Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health. Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated. No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you. She has. And it's beneath you to be so glib. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you. Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being. Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary, both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
so.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target. Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church. They say it's not too likely.
Reminds me. Have you heard? They say he...
Well, what's the... Even so, the goddess... They said not to...
Thanks for the help. I got it right. I did pretty...
I appreciate... I feel like a new man.
I still have... I'm improved.
Perhaps I've been well. I have a question for you, Professor.
I got it. Must I? Fine.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
What's the matter? Even the god, they said not to. What's the matter? Even the god, they said not to.
Nothing worth right? Nothing worth I won't forget.
You're in. Ah. I am quite... I feel... Never...
Thanks for the help. I got it right?
May I ask? That is a good option.
Professor? Our voices are all over the place. We must learn to work together in harmony.
Must I? Fine. But I will sing it solemnly.
am honored that you invited. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved. I am ever so grateful. Delicious. Huh? I desire to see the ocean again. It is difficult being so far away from it. Well? Right. Well? Huh? Right. Well? Huh? Have some, Professor. Oh! Huh? Right, right. Well? Right, right. Delicious. Huh? What? Have some, Professor. What? Professor. Oh! Professor. What? Oh? Professor. Professor. Oh? Huh? Right. Right. Delicious. Professor. Huh? What? Huh? Have some, Professor. Oh! Professor. Right. Huh? Professor. Well? What? 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 Oh! Professor. Professor. Right. Wow! I am delighted! That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor. I think we can do it.
With the two of us, there is nothing to worry about.
Look, Professor! We did great!
Seems simple enough.